I didn't know what to do with the background for this video, so we're stuck with the decrepit, horrid Timmy Turner doll that calls me like every slur known to man. Let me fix you so people can see your terrific everything. I'm pretty sure I just cursed myself just buying this freaking thing. Look at him! Hi, so I did a Q&A, which is where I ask questions and people give the answers. That's not the right thing. Opposite of that. We have to look at the question. So I did something unique here, where the gimmick, I guess you could say, is everyone on YouTube can ask up to 5 questions. But if you want to, you can go to Twitter, ask me an additional 5. So let's actually start with all the Twitter questions I got. First one from Pig Wars: top 4 favorite films, and why are all of them Coraline? Coraline's not in the top 4, though I do really love Coraline. Top 4, I've never really been able to nail it down as 4 favorite movies. Top 2 are definitely Monsters, Inc. I made a video on that one, so obviously it's my favorite film. And honestly, another Pixar film, Toy Story 2. After that, it kind of gets complicated. I'd probably say every other Pixar film, honestly. Some other Disney films, Spider-Verse, Shrek 2, Kung Fu Panda 2, Prince of Egypt. For some non-animated ones, there's the first Star Wars film, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Jurassic Park, Jaws, 12 Angry Men, Gremlins, Ghostbusters, probably something that isn't freaking basic white bread, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Probably some more off the top of my head. I don't know. I probably should have planned this out. Not sure what top 4 are, but those are some films I like. And that's it. That's all the Twitter questions. Because of course, well, no one freaking uses this golden opportunity to freaking ask me more questions. I don't even think Pig Wars asked anything on YouTube, so frick me, I guess. Okay, on to the YouTube questions. Stefan Stryker asks, favorite horror movie and favorite death battle. Horror movie, I already said Gremlins, but if you want like a non-horror comedy, let's go with Halloween, the original Halloween. Yeah. Favorite death battle, it kind of goes back and forth between SpongeBob vs. Aquaman and Popeye vs. Saitama. I also really like Snake vs. Sam, if you want the basic baby answer, but I'd probably say those two, one of those two. Original Suey Chuck said, favorite video you made in 2023? Probably the Hanna-Barbera video. I really like that one. That was a lot of fun to research and edit. I don't know, there's a really fun video. Really kept the quick pace. I love those bigger videos where I can talk about a lot of things. It's really funny. I thought I added a lot to all the different things I talked about. Yeah, I really like the Hanna-Barbera video. Star Wars video would be a close second. I really love the Star Wars video. It's kind of the same thing as the Hanna-Barbera one, but I just like that one a bit more. Yeah, those would be my 2 favorite videos of this year so far. They also asked, what is basically the weirdest fandom you've ever heard about? Well, there's 2 different ways to answer this. If you mean like weirdest fandom as in the fandom itself is just what is going on in your minds, probably FNAF, honestly. The FNAF fandom is absolutely insane. Like, they can move mountains if they wanted to. Like, the amount of, like, fan art and stuff they've done is just absolutely insane. And, like, how are there so many, like, high-quality, like, cosplays of FNAF characters? I don't, it's nuts what those people can do. But then weirdest as in, like, weird as in the actual subject matter, I don't know, I guess every once in a while I realize there's like Country Balls or Hetalia where they humanize like real countries. Hetalia's probably the worst of the 2 because one of them just balls, the other is like anime boys, and I'm like, that is a thing that exists. That's a thing that's really popular. Hippo Versus asked 5 questions, very, very important questions. I'm really happy someone is brave enough to ask me these. Number 1, thoughts on Mustafa from Ratatouille. I think he's pretty cool. He's the John Ratzenberger cameo of that film. I miss John Ratzenberger cameos. It's sad that they started phasing them off after Soul, but I think he's a cool character for the small time he's on screen. Thoughts on Emil from Ratatouille. The biggest Chad there is. I love Emil. He's such a fun character. Always have fun memories of that one, the short, the How to Be a Rat, where he's in it and he just kind of keeps goofing off. I don't know, I really loved Emil. He's pretty cool. Thoughts on Chef Skinner from Ratatouille. Pretty good villain. Not Pixar's strongest. He's kind of forgettable, but he's got some funny moments. He does a good job being the villain. Yeah, I think he's cool. Thoughts on Pomadou from Ratatouille? Most garbage character of all time. Jesus Christ. When I got to him in Ratatouille, I paused the TV, I went outside, I rethought my life, and I burned down a local orphanage. I despise this character so much. Why does he exist? Jesus Christ. God, I hate this guy. Anyways, number 5. Thoughts on Django from Ratatouille. He's pretty based, epic Chad Poggers. I'm pretty sure anyone who uses him as their PFP is also really based, epic, and should also probably go watch all of Owl House so we can make a video on it together. Yeah. Oh, and also he says 1:45. That was the time mark. I don't know what I said. That I'll post what I said on that right here. I'm gonna kill myself. Little Galil asks, what's a video idea you've been dying to do but just never got around to it? Probably the biggest one that I've been hyping up for a while is, well, actually there's 2 different ideas here. The first one is Disney show episode list that I wrote back in frickin' March. And I really want to do that video. It's one of my favorite scripts of all time. But also I need a costume for it, and there's been weird stuff going on with that. But it's coming! It's coming, I promise you. By the end of the year, if that video is not out by the end of the year, I will delete my channel. I shouldn't have said that. The other one, though, is I've been hyping up anime based on Western media video. You know, stuff like Powerpuff Girls Z or Star Wars Visions and stuff like that. I'm going to do that, but I have been so behind on stuff I need to watch. Like, freaking Naruto took me like the entirety of this year, like most of this year, and I'm still trying to catch up on everything I missed. So I need to catch up on everything before I look at the very many shows I still need to watch for that video. But that is coming, probably 2024. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I can rush that. I think that's gonna be 2024 video. Who's your favorite subscriber and why is it me? You are not my favorite subscriber actually. Considering that I'm like, hey, Galil likes Kamen Rider. I'll put a Kamen Rider in one of my thumbnails. And they're like, actually, frick you, Stripe. Well, I'm not gonna watch that video. I don't care if you're my friend, kill yourself. So you're not my favorite subscriber. That would either be Spells or Cyanize, who have pretty much perfect attendance on all my videos. They watch me with everything. So shout out to those 2. The opposite of a shout out to Galil. Anyways, your next question is there a show you've been wanting to talk about, but it's too lazy to do it? Lazy is an interesting way to phrase this. But I do actually have an answer, and that is the She-Ra reboot. I've been wanting to talk about that for a while, but I have to rewatch it, and I'm too busy to rewatch that show. It's coming, though. It's definitely coming. So, yeah. Will we ever do a long retrospective video on anything? I mean, I kind of retrospective on the Star Wars cartoons, but if you're asking like a really long thing, like Schick Phillips's video on BoJack Horseman, not planned, but not off the table. Final question, the most important question there is. Thoughts on Dr. Pepper. I have had it a couple of times. It's not my preferred drink, but it's good. Yeah. Spellbinder asks 5 questions. Number 1, do you have a podcast? No Spells, best known for the podcast Spells and Stripe, which uploads every single Monday. Link in the description. I do not have a podcast. Thank you for asking, though. What is your favorite aspect of video making? Editing. It really brings all the stuff to life. I get to do cool stuff and fun stuff and epic stuff. Yeah, editing is the best part, 100%. I'll never hire anyone to edit. I just love editing so much. Where were you last Tuesday? Have you made contact with anyone in Braxton Barnes? Last Tuesday I was working, and I genuinely have no idea who that person is. Like, I don't know if this is like reference or anything. I genuinely have no idea who this person is. If you had infinite budget, but specifically for video making, how would you think that would influence your videos? Kind of a goofy answer, but occasionally I like to do costumes for videos when they're relevant. Like, I was Eustace, I was Mac, I was Dipper, and Doofenshmirtz, and Finn, and so on. If I had infinite budget, I would just, every single video I would have a different costume on. Sometimes more elaborate than others. Like, for the Hanna-Barbera video, I could be, dressed up as, Shaggy. But then I go to the Ninja Turtles video, and I'm just, wearing an actual Ninja Turtles costume. That would probably be, if I had infinite budget for videos, that would be the funny, goofy thing I do. I might also, I know I said I don't like editing, I don't like hiring people for editing, for the main thing. But for things that I'm not skilled enough to do, I might be like, hey, can you, green screen me out, chroma key me out, if I had infinite budget. You're the last one to see her alive. Tell me what you know. Shirts are delicious. Nadazuka, I probably said that wrong, said, when is your next fighting game pitch coming out? Why is it listed 1, but there's only 1 question? What is wrong with you? I literally told you a billion times it's coming. The script's fully written. Stop yelling at me! Invader9 asked, who's the best YouTuber ever? And why is it Invader9 Universe? You're not the best YouTuber ever, because you didn't include me in your freaking thing that you made. God, I hate you, Invader. Die! Anyways, the best YouTube ever is me. Subscribe to this channel. Have you seen my pants? No, I have not. Top 5 Pixar films. Well, I already said a lot of the ones I like. So, again, Toy Story 2, Monsters, Inc., Incredibles would be up there. WALL-E was definitely up there. Frick, what's number 5? I really like all the Pixar films, besides the bad ones. I'm one of the people really love Finding Dory and Bug's Life. So, oh god, this is hard. I guess Up would be number 5. Yeah, those are the top 5. Toy Story 2, Monsters Inc., Incredibles, WALL-E, Up, not in order. Can I come out of your attic now? No! The Gun Show asked, who's your favorite Mortal Kombatant? I'm not the biggest Mortal Kombat guy, but I always thought Goro was pretty cool, and I also really like Reptile. Have you ever experienced virtual reality? If so, what was the experience like? I wore one person's VR headset. It was fine. It was a long time ago. That's pretty much all I know. What are your in-depth opinions on In the Air Tonight by State of Mind? Why didn't you ask about the Phil Collins version? That's more well-known one. Frick you, I'm not answering this one. Do you like lemonade? I've had it once or twice, probably more than that. I won't actively go out to drink it, but if it's there, I'll drink it. What's your favorite episode of Scott the Woz, aside from specials like Madden, Christmas, and Borderline Forever? Oh, frick, I don't know. Oh, frick. Off the top of my head, I guess I kind of like his Toys to Life episode. Is that a special episode? That's a really long one. Oh god, I don't know. Future Stripe, post your favorite Scott the Woz episode, because I didn't prepare for this. God, frick. Cyanize asked, 1, how are you? Probably the only person who asked. You did it! You're the only one who asked! You did it! You actually, you completed the assignment. You're the one person who actually cares about my well-being. For that, you will be spared from the rapture. Name 5 green characters in 10 seconds. Wait, frick. Mike Wazowski, Plankton, Pleakley, Peridot, Muscle Man. Frick. Okay, Yoshi also. Frick you, that's the 6th one. Die! Anyways. Okay, now calm down. Thank you. Okay. And tell me what you think of Rosalina. She's epic, and I love her. Yeah. Not my favorite character. I think a lot of people think she's my favorite character. She's high up there though. I thought Rosalina a billion times. You of all people should know why I love Rosalina freaking Cyan. I talk to you about it all the time. Favorite video game. I've said this before, but Trouble Deluxe. Why green? It's just a good color. It's the color of nature, and most of my favorite animals are green. You know, crocodiles, chameleons, most lizards, frogs. Yeah, I just like green. And I'm not some freaking loser who molds my entire persona around a color. It's just a color I like. I'm not some loser who says I'm gonna be cyan, some random made up color, not a well distinguished color like green. I'm not a loser. I'm not smelly. I'm not stupid. Thank you for coming. Francisco Apricino, I said wrong probably, says, why is your cock so massive, Mr. Squid? You just gotta feed it, water it. It's pretty easy to get it pretty big, you know. Just gotta take care of it, really. It's just like any other animal. Just gotta take care of it, and it'll grow big. You'll get a big cock if you take care of it and love it. Blue Squid asks, 1, who are you? I don't freaking know, man! What is or was your channel inspiration? I always wanted to get into YouTube based on the old guys, you know, your Hidden Blocks, your Normal Boots, PBG and JonTron. Nostalgia Critic was a big one, and to a lesser extent AVGN. Those were kind of some of the big inspirations. Also a lot of older countdown makers, your Fawful's Minions, Josh Scorchers, Rabbid Luigi. Those were all really big inspirations for me in the past. And I watched all those growing up, and I was like, I want to be like those guys. Maybe not Nostalgia Critic nowadays, because I don't like him, or JonTron. But all the other guys, those are the ones who I really looked up to. What really pushed me to finally start making videos were Sheepflush Productions and Scott the Woz. Seeing those people who are more my age, doing these really fun videos, kind of having the energy and the charm of the old guys, but modernizing it. That's really pushed me to be like, okay, I gotta start making videos now. So yeah, those would be my inspirations. Which one of us has dementia? You know who else has dementia?
Suffers from
You know who else has dementia? You know who else has dementia? Who are you? Who am I? I don't know the rest of the song for SpongeBob. Which of us commenters are your favorite? Again, Cyan and Spells, because they are my buddies and my friends and my pals, and they comment on everything I make, so shout out to them. Oh, frick, I forgot a question. Okay, their next question is, which of us has dementia? You know who else has dementia? Male for Skirmish. That's a cool name. I like that name. Okay. Oh, the first thing, they have really nice comment about, I deserve more subscribers. Thank you, Male for Skirmish. You're very, very kind. Genuinely, I know it sounds kind of mocky, but no, I genuinely appreciate it. Out of all the videos you've ever done, which is the most fun to make? Still, after all this just 1 year, the Cartoon Network commercial video, never had more fun writing a script, watching all its commercials, editing, finding new ways and jokes to make, recording it, having this a genuine high energy. This isn't fake YouTuber, gotta be all hype and stuff. No, it's like this was genuine, coming from the heart. I love what I was doing. It was great watching all those commercials back and thinking of jokes and stuff to say about them. I feel my editing improved just for that video alone. It was just a wonderful time, one of the best times of my life. I love making that video. I'm gonna make a sequel to it, but I've always been hesitant because can I improve that video? And the answer is no. But I can improve on the awful Nostalgia Strike video that he made exactly 364 days after. So, spite, that's what's gonna make that video. If you were to go back and remake any older videos, either because they weren't good or because you could handle them better, which would you go with? People have been asking me to remake the freaking Death Battle video forever, so probably the Death Battle video. I'm just not into a lot of matches anymore, but my friends keep begging me to do it, so probably sooner or later I'll redo the Death Battle video. Any movies you like that most people hate? A lot of the Disney sequels I actually have a deep fondness for. It isn't as unique to say that you like Lion King 1.5. That seems to be a pretty popular film nowadays. But I really like all the Stitch sequels. I have a soft spot for the Christmas special, Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, I really like some of the Disney specials, some of the Disney direct-to-DVD sequels. Probably some more films I'm not thinking off the top of my head, but that would be the big one probably. Underrated YouTubers you want to recommend to your definitely large audience. Most of these people are bigger channels than me, but I'm going to shout out to some of my friends. Again, Cyan Eyes, Spells. I'll throw in some of the people who commented on here. Gun, Galil, Hippo. All pretty cool people. Go watch their stuff. And you know what? Frick you. Male for Skirmish, because you have that really epic comment, shout you out to you. I love you. What's a video you wanted to do for the longest time but were unable to do either because time is difficult or... I pretty much already answered this. The She-Ra video because I'm going to rewatch the show, and the anime based in Western media because there's a lot of stuff I need to watch to make that. Bogus B asks, I know you watched Evangelion, but have you seen End of Evangelion, the 97 movie? If so, what do you think about it? Detailed or specific? I like it. That's the specific you're gonna get. Within the EVA community, it is theorized that the soul of the Unit 00 was the first Rey, the one that was choked by Nagato, Richiku's mother. This would not make any sense if the soul inside Rey 1 was Lilith, and so does not have a unique soul, only one that was stolen. You think that this theory is plausible? Why or why not? If you said it wouldn't make sense, and you gave the reason why it wouldn't make sense, why do you even ask me this? To the salt mines with you! Say there was a train going a fraction of the speed of light. This is the freaking Einstein train thing. You're not gonna pull wool over my eyes. I have Einstein. I have Alberted so many Einsteins. Frick you! If you were to seek elucidation, would you travel to the Cosmetalian prophecy? Why or why not? So I had to look this up, honestly. This is a freaking Elden Ring joke. I've never played on Elden Ring. I'm a freaking Switch present. I don't know what this means. Speaking of which, have you played Dark Souls? No! If you haven't watched the extending of its lore, I know stuff about it. I could probably name you a bunch of the bosses. Lore-wise, pretty much all I know came from the Death Battle episode. Is that it? Is that it? I think it might be it. That is it. That is the final question. I only got like what, 10 questions? Most of them were just for my friends. Yay! Bye, everyone.